NIO stock is up as much as 20% in pre-market today. Woo! At $18. And guys, I've been calling for $18 in my previous video. When it was at 14, I said we might see a bounce up to 18 level, up to 18. And here we are today. NIO stock is up 29% in Hong Kong. China basically came out and said they're going to be supporting US listed Chinese companies. That's good news. And we got the bounce we wanted. And yesterday, even on my Discord, and also I also made a post sharing that, you know, the 1 hour MACD crossed, and we could be looking at more upside. And every time the 1 hour MACD crossed, you know, we had a good bull run, a little maybe short term, but we still got a good run. Now that we got the bounce, are we going to go to $8? And because in my previous video I said, you know, first bounce maybe 18, and then potentially $8. And there's a lot of clarification I need to make on that. And also I'm going to share some of the long-term prospects about NIO stock as well, so that you guys can have a better picture of what NIO is like. All right, so this is basically what the NIO manager told me about NIO's future and what he sees of NIO. So guys, here we are on NIO's stock chart. Yesterday on the hourly, I called out this MACD crossover over here, bullish MACD crossover. And yeah, we got that big nice move up. That was pretty cool. And today we got that big bounce up, gap up, all the way up to, you know, right now 17.74 as recording, but pre-market even earlier got up to 18. So this is the key level I want you guys to watch, 18 right now. 18.10 to be exact, because this has been a support numerous times until it broke down, retest, break down lower. And if we go back here and if we don't break above it, then we're going to be in for more downside. Now, I want to clarify my $8 price target, because some people think, you know, maybe I'm overly bearish, and then, you know, if you look at my track record, I've been correct past few calls. But this $8 price target, I do have to put a little bit of caveat on it, because I'm not as confident about this $8 price target. I'm about 55% conviction level. So 55% sure that we're going to go down to $8. But for my previous call, when NIO stock was at 26 around here, and I called for 15, you know, that I had a 75% conviction. And even in my video back then, you could hear I clearly said I have a 75% chance of NIO stock going down to 15. Right now it's 26. So yeah, I made that very clear. And I want to make it clear as well that right now I see like a 55% conviction, 55% chance, in my personal opinion, that NIO stock might go down to 8. People have been asking in my previous video, why $8? All right, why is $8 so significant? Because here, $8, we have had numerous big gaps over here. This was all the way from $10.50 down to $9.20, and then over here, $8.77 down to $8.01. So some people think that gaps aren't important, but about something like 85% of gaps get filled. So this is something to keep in mind, and not to scare you guys, but something to keep in mind. And of course, some gaps don't get filled, because NASDAQ has had like a huge run in the past, and some gaps back in when the dot-com bubble was just easing up and then it was rallying again. There was some gaps back then, and that never got filled. And obviously, NASDAQ isn't going to go back down to those post.com bubble area. So, you know, some gaps just don't get filled. So this is a very important level that, you know, we should pay attention to. And that's what I'm eyeballing. Now, short term, what to watch for today and possibly tomorrow is how we hold up at this $18 level. And also 20-ish, you know, this has also been a very important resistance line. Over here we got numerous reactions. You know, this was a fake out over here, and then just numerous tags of the $20 line, and see how the stock reacts. So if what we get is like something like that, break above 18, go to 20, we might come back down to 18, and then hopefully we break above this $20 line, maybe up to 22-ish. we might retest and then go on further, and that would be the end of the downtrend, and we would no longer see a $8 price target. And part of the reason why my conviction level isn't as high as before is because if you look at the NASDAQ over here, what we have is this very, very important purple line over here. This is a downtrend line that's been, we've had this downtrend line for quite a while, since way up over here, and numerous tags. And it's looking like a possible wedge, all right? It looks like a possible wedge. NASDAQ hits this level. If we break above it, then we're pretty much going to be, you know, that means we're going to continue the bull market. And if we get rejected and then we go down, possibly even lower, and then retest that, we're definitely heading down, all right? But it depends on how the market reacts to the Fed. So if we're doing something like that, ooh, that means we're good, man. We're good. So definitely keep an eye out on the NASDAQ, especially this line right here, how it's gonna break. This is partially the reason why I don't have as much conviction for my $8 price target. Yeah, so this is a nice looking wedge. Might just break in and head up to new all-time highs, and that might be the end of this whatever correction you call it. Man, from 26 down to 13. So it makes sense that we got this nice little bounce. Keep an eye out for $18.10, how this level reacts. Now I want to talk about some of the long-term prospects about NIO, and some things that the NIO Manager shared with me. And you know, I've done numerous videos with this NIO Manager, and he worked with Tesla for like several years before he joined NIO, when NIO just got started. And he shares a lot of information with me. And one of the things he said clearly was, when I asked him, do you think NIO will beat Tesla in the future? And he was very confident, like, yes, he said, NIO is going to beat Tesla in the future. And the reason behind that is because he said that NIO learns from the mistakes of Tesla, and then looks very carefully at what Tesla does, and tries to even improve on whatever Tesla has. Now, of course, software is a different story, but you know, hardware wise and the service wise, and then also like just the vehicle in general, study everything about the vehicle. And he did say that customer satisfaction is what's really, really important, and we see that this is something that Tesla has been ignored, because they just, you know, they're so far ahead of everyone that they don't really care about customer service, right? Because, you know, there aren't that many options if you want a good, reliable EV. You know, we're the king of the market, you know, Tesla. So they've kind of stubborn, cocky, service is crap, don't really give a damn. You know, people need repairs, nah, don't give you repairs. You gotta wait a long time for repairs. So NIO has really improved on that and made sure that their service is top notch and everybody is super satisfied, and customers, I mean. So this is a big driving factor in the future, because NIO owners will most likely recommend NIOs, whereas we see Tesla owners, you know, not many of them are that confident in recommending Teslas. And one really important thing that he said is that, you know, NIO is just getting started, right? NIO has plans for a ton of vehicles, and he specifically said that, look at how many vehicles types that Mercedes is selling or BMW is selling, right? NIO wants to get onto that level where they just have a ton of vehicle offerings, but that's going to take some time, right? And so they have a lot of vehicles planned ahead. They got coupes, and then like race cars, and then like all sorts of vehicles, all right? Also at different price levels. So rest assured, NIO is gonna have a bright future. So don't forget to join my Discord. Also get some free stocks while I'm Moo. Stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.